friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite toddler travel toys. So if you're wondering how to entertain your toddler while traveling, then you're in the right place. You definitely want to stick around because later in this video, I'm also going to be sharing with you how to enter today's toddler toy giveaway. Lots of exciting things happening in this video, so let's get right into it. The toys and activities that I'm sharing in today's video are all great toddler road trip activities. They're also great for keeping a baby or a toddler entertained on a plane. I realize most people are probably doing a lot less traveling with a baby or toddler during COVID, but for those of us with children who hate their car seats, even a trip to the grocery store can feel like a huge road trip. For those of you who are new to my channel, first of all, welcome. And if you don't know, I have a daughter named Mila who is 18 months old, and right around her first birthday, she really started to hate going for drives in the car. There were a few factors in play here. It was right around when COVID hit, so we were driving a lot less. We had just changed her seat from the bucket seat to her convertible car seat, and also she was getting a lot more mobile. So I think being restricted in the car was just not so fun for her. It has since gotten so much better, and I think a large part of that is because of some of these toys and activities that we put together for her. So I just wanted to share those in case I can help anyone else in the same situation. The first toy I'm going to share, and I would say probably one of our favorites for the car, is this dimple toy from the brand Fat Brain Toys. It took me about 5 tries to say. Fat Brain Toys. Fat Brain Toys. It's such a simple concept for a toy, but Mila is so concentrated when she plays with this. It's super light, super easy to bring anywhere we go. One thing that I especially like about this toy, and you'll see a few others like this in the video, is that it's kind of like a never-ending toy. So she pops through on one side and then she just has to flip it over and continue the activity on the other side. This toy is also very satisfying. It's kind of like bubble wrap. Sometimes I just take it and play with it myself. By the way, if you see something you like in this video, I'm going to have everything linked down in the description box, so check that out as well. But yeah, I would say this toy is well worth your money. You'll see a lot of the activities I'm sharing are pretty affordable, and I even have some DIY dollar store hacks you can do to entertain your toddler in the car, but this is one that I would say is worth spending money on for sure. The next thing that I have to entertain your child in the car is kind of like a book version of the Dimple, to be honest. It's these polka dot books. We have the 10 Little Monkeys one, and they just have little, like, I call them bubbles that you can like pop on each page. And like I was saying with the Dimple, how it's kind of like never ending, the same goes here. So if she pops through on one side, she can just turn the page and pop it again through the other side. So that's really great because I don't have to re-pop them for her to reset her up for the activity. I will say this book is on the heavier side and a little bit big, so if you're looking for something that's kind of lightweight and easy to travel with, the Dimple is definitely your way to go, but if you're in the car, you might have some more room to keep a book like this. The next activity that has helped us a lot in the car while traveling is to bring a clipboard so that you can do different arts and crafts types of activities. Mila's a big sticker fan, and I knew that bringing some stickers into the car would keep her very happy. So I just got a clipboard from the dollar store, put some paper on it, and she can hang on to that and put some stickers all over the paper. We also do the same thing with crayons. I used to bring a coloring book in, but it just sometimes it's a little bit too flimsy and she would get frustrated by that. So now I just take the sheets out, put them right on the clipboard, and give her some crayons, and she's good to go. If you don't want to use a clipboard for whatever reason, they also make kids traveler desks, which kind of like fold up and then fold out, and they have a hard surface. So those are also a great option if your child likes to do a lot of stickers, coloring, arts and crafts kind of thing on the go. If your child likes stickers and or coloring, then the next two activities are also perfect. Melissa and Doug make these awesome puffy reusable sticker sets, and they come with a card that you can see like a little scene and a sheet with a whole bunch of stickers on them. There's so many. The thing I love most about these is they are big enough that Mila can peel them off herself. With our other sticker activities, I normally have to peel them off and hand her a sticker, but with these, she's totally fine to do it completely independently, so it's great if I'm driving her alone in the car. Basically, if you peel the stickers off, you can put them on the little card with the scene, put them back and forth, and they keep their stick. If you put them anywhere other than the card or the sticker sheet, they do start to lose their stick after a while, so just be careful of that. Make sure they always go back on the sheet. But these are just an awesome activity. It keeps her very concentrated, very entertained, and they're like a $6 add-on on Amazon. So this is definitely another favorite of ours. She loves them so much. An alternative to coloring are these Melissa and Doug Water Wow sets. They just come with this little marker. You fill it with water and you can paint the scene and it turns colors. When it dries, the colors go away, so they can keep doing this over and over and over. And they're pretty cool. When you paint them, the colors show up, but there's also like hidden pictures in the white spots. So it's It's kind of neat for them to color and then the pictures appear. It's pretty exciting. These are another that are very satisfying. Sometimes I just color the whole painting myself. And again, another cheap option, $5 or $6 on Amazon, well worth the money. Another awesome dollar store find are these mini cookie sheets, and they make perfect magnet boards. So when I was at the dollar store, I also found some pom-pom magnets. They're just like basically a pom-pom glued onto a magnet. I did reinforce them with some glue gun because she has a tendency to try to pull them apart, but they were perfect because she loves pom-poms, loves magnets, so it was a great pair. There were also some books at our dollar store that had magnetic pages, and they came with these puffy little Mickey Mouse magnets. So I got some of these. I found the book didn't have a very strong magnet in it, so I just took the stickers out and she puts them on the cookie tray instead. If you're on a road trip and you're sitting with your child, you can either do like passing back and forth while they put them on and off the magnet board. But if you're driving alone or you're sitting up front, you can also give them a little container to put the magnets in, and they can do kind of like a transferring activity between the board and the container. Another fun transferring activity is actually one that I shared in a recent toddler activities video, so I'll link that down below as well in case you're interested. This one is another dollar store DIY activity. I got this cardboard box and some little wooden coins and just cut a slit in the top of the box, and she uses it like a coin box to practice putting it in the slit. Once they're all done, she can pull them all back out and start over again. So another never-ending one, which is great for the car because you have lots of time to kill. Recently, I also pulled out some large buttons, and that added some new excitement to it. She does have some trouble with the lid, so this is one that I do tend to save for when I'm sitting with her on a longer drive. But if your child has a good handle on getting the lid on and off, then it's totally one that they could do independently, which is great. The absolute number one thing that keeps her entertained in the car are books. It's kind of comedic actually when we clean the car out of the books, because I swear half her library ends up in there. There are two types of books that really keep her entertained, and that is little activity books, which I'll talk about in a minute, and music books. Our favorite music books for her in the car are the My First Sound Book books. We have 3 of these, the classical music one, a farm animals one, and a nutcracker one, and she loves all of them equally. These ones are perfect for the car because they are light, they are small, and the buttons on them are perfect for a toddler to press on their own. She doesn't need any help to do this one, so it's a perfect one to keep her happy. The music is really engaging, the pictures are colorful. I would say this is probably like our number one must-have in the car. I think I said that about another toy already. It's probably a tie. The other type of books that we really enjoy in the car are anything with like a little activity. So lift the flap books, pull the tab books, anything like that to give them something to do, not just looking at the pictures. I find when Mila is reading another book on her own in the car, she kind of just flips through the pictures really quickly and then says she's done with it. But with these activity books, she has something to do to keep her a little bit more occupied and focused. Here's one of our favorite Lift the Flap books. It's just about a little green frog. The flaps are really sturdy and easy for her to pull down on her own. Another really tiny light one. And then these were another dollar store find. I got them for $3, and they have these cute little flaps. So they're, again, easy enough for her to do on her own and small enough for us to easily put it in one of our bags and bring when we're on the go. A couple of months ago, before we took a little road trip to Park Omega, I asked over on my Instagram for suggestions of activities and toys to do in the car. And of course, the top 2 suggestions from everyone were snacks and technology. So of course I'm going to talk about those today. I'll talk about snacks first. The only things that I really give her in the car are Cheerios and her little applesauce pouches. Obviously pouches can be super messy. Mila's kind of past the point of making a huge mess with them. I probably just jinxed it. In the future though, with a younger toddler, what I would get is one of those food pouch toppers. What these do, they prevent your toddler from squeezing the pouch and everything exploding out, but they are still able to drink or eat the sauce from it. So they look really cool for keeping mess to a minimum while your child is eating these. We never ended up buying one, but definitely something that I would recommend for the car. Now for snacks like Cheerios, crackers, puffs, those kinds of things that are small and can easily make a huge mess of the car, I would recommend the Munchkin Snack Catcher. These are not only awesome for preventing spills and messes, but they also kind of force your child to slow down while eating, thus prolonging the snack activity in the car, which is always great. We like these, they're handy, again, super light and small, but they are pretty sturdy. The lid is secure enough that I imagine most children can't open, but easy enough to take off and clean in between snacks. So I would say these are even just a good toddler must-have for snacks at home, snacks on walks, anywhere you go that you have snacks. Now, before I get into the final toddler travel activity recommendation, I do want to tell you guys about today's giveaway. So I just put together a collection of some of our favorite activities and toys that I recommended in today's video. Items you can look forward to winning in today's giveaway are the Dimple toy. I've included the 2 Melissa and Doug travel activities, the Water Wow book, and one of the reusable sticker packages. I've also included the I Love Classical Music book, one of our favorites, of course, and lastly, a package of 2 Munchkin snack catchers. There are 3 simple steps to enter today's giveaway. First of all, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Secondly, give this video a thumbs up. And lastly, leave a comment below with the car emoji, and also tell me if you could go anywhere on a road trip, where would you go? If you want a bonus entry on today's giveaway, then go over to my Instagram at Pecoskie and give me a follow there, and that will count as your bonus entry. The giveaway will be open for a full week, so the last day to enter is November 19th, and then I will be announcing the winner on November 20th. So if you're watching this in the first week that this is posted, then definitely follow the steps and enter the giveaway right now so you don't miss it. I'm really excited to gift one of you this package of travel toys, and I hope it helps your toddler stay entertained in the car. I save technology for last because I think most parents know that technology is going to make their children happy in the car. I do have one tip for if you are using screen time in the car, and that is to use restricted mode. They do have some things you can buy to put over the seat so that there's somewhere for the tablet to sit and your child can watch it without holding on to it. But I do have a tip to avoid buying one of those. Mila is one of those kids who likes to press the buttons and try to make the screen move with her finger, and then she still ends up getting upset when her show disappears, and I have to fix that. So one way around that is to set up restricted mode. I'm sure this is different on every device, so what I would recommend is just Google restricted mode and then the name of your device, but I'll walk you through how I do it on our tablet. So I just go ahead and set up the show that she's going to be watching. I put it in full screen, press play. And to access the restricted or guided access mode, I just press the home button quickly 3 times. And this takes you to a section here where you can draw a circle over any of the areas that have buttons that they can press. So I normally do that bottom strip, the top strip, and sometimes even that middle play button. Down here in the options tab, you even have the ability to disable the volume button and other buttons like that. And there you have it, you're in guided access mode. To get out of guided access mode, you just press the home button 3 times again, put in your passcode, and press end. Alright you guys, that does it for today's video. I hope you got some helpful tips for keeping your baby or toddler entertained in the car. And don't forget to enter the giveaway before you go. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.